Welcome to day number 16 of Codetober. In the last video, we saw substring after. In the previous video, we saw is numeric. And in the previous video, we saw the extract back function. So I'm just continuing the whole list of things that I said that I was going to do. So now I'm going to do the scan function. So here's the official MuleSoft documentation for the scan function. As you can see, it's a core function, so there's no need to look for a specific module. How many examples we have? We have 2. Okay. So let's take the first example and put it in our DataWeave playground. Let's take out the flatten to see what this is doing. If we have www.mulesoft.com and we do a scan with this regex, let's see what happens if I put this in regexr.com. So I'm gonna put my string here, and then I'm gonna go back and take this whole thing. So I put this regex here, and this is going to explain exactly what's happening. In the first capturing group, we have a character set. So we're matching everything that matches a W. And then we're saying match 0 or more of the precedent token. So it can be 0 Ws or it can be more than 0 Ws. And we have a dot. It matches a dot. We have another capturing group. And this time we're capturing any character from A to C. And it's I always forget how to say this. Lowercase. It's lowercase, and this is another quantifier, an asterisk, which is saying match 0 or more of any character from A to C in lowercase. And we have dot, and we have another matching character, so the same thing. In this case, we have www.mulesoft.com, and it's matching. If I go to the list, we will see that this is what we're getting back. If I were to modify this to a 4, then this would be the whole thing, and then the second thing would be a .com. And so on. You can do more tests here to understand how regex works. So now if I go back here and I send this is my regex function. So I'm getting different stuff. I'm getting the whole thing, www.mulesoft.com, because it matches my whole regex thing that I'm sending here. But also www matches because here is my group of stuff that I'm doing, which is saying match any W, like from 0 or more, so it matches. Then on this second group, I'm saying from A to C more, which is MuleSoft, and on my third group I'm saying A to C more, which is com. So this is everything that I'm getting back. And now we had a flatten before, so let's put it back. If we do a flatten, we're basically just left with one array instead of 2. And that happens because that's how this thing works. I'm not gonna get into detail. So if I take my second example here, now I have this whole thing. It's a whole string. And I have here from characters from A to C, 0 or more. Then I have an at. Then I have another group. Again, characters A to C, 0 or more. And finally we have .com. So what happens here is that we have more groups that match this thing. So first we have any pt at mulesoft.com, which matches my regex, and we have any pt that matches my first group, which is A to C. And finally we have MuleSoft that matches my second group, which is coming after the at. Then we have another thing that matches, which is max@mulesoft.com. Notice how there is a comma here, and we don't have any comma in our regex code. So now we have this other thing that matches, which is max@mulesoft.com. And then again, also max and also MuleSoft match, just as we have here. So that can also happen. And if we were to use a flatten here, it wouldn't work. I stand corrected. It did work. All right, so this is the difference. If you use a flatten here, it will put everything together, but you had different arrays. So it just depends on what you're looking for and what you want to get in return. So that's the scan operation, and that is why I was using index 0. I suppose I could have done a flatten and then just get the 0 position here. So let me check if I do flatten. Yes, it does work. So it's basically the same, but because I just want to get the very first index that I'm getting back. So for example, if I'm getting back this, it's the same thing to do this and then another 0, because I just want the first thing that I'm getting. Or instead, I can just do 0, and here I can do a flatten. Because again, if I do a flatten, everything is going to be just one array. And if I do a 0, I'm just getting the very first thing that I got. So you can either do flatten 0, or you can do 0, 0. And that works too. All right, this is day number 15, 16. All right, this is number 16. Remember to follow me on socials at @DevAlexMartinez and subscribe to this channel to receive notifications as soon as new content is published. Leave me some comments below if you want me to do any other kind of videos, or let me know what you think. Give me a like and subscribe. Bye!